Smudge. Acting like you didn't just change the world. Why have I not thought to do this before? Okay, wait, why does it actually kind of look good? Right in the crease there. Oh my god, that looks so beautiful. Ow! I feel like a new woman with my new haircut. I have some layers now. And I tried to style it how my hairdresser did yesterday, but honestly, I just cannot achieve the same effect. I've had quite a bit chopped off just to try and, I don't know, make it a bit healthier. But anyway, today I'm gonna be testing some more viral makeup hacks and seeing if they actually work. There have been a few that have been gathering, they've been brewing, people have been sending me links to them, because I feel like for a while no one was really coming up with any new hacks, but I've seen a few that I want to try, so let's try them. The only problem with this new haircut is like, it doesn't fully go behind my ears, so I may have to get some clips. Oh, there we go, there we go. This first makeup hack I've seen going around for a while, and I'm actually going to do this first before I put on any other makeup, because I have a feeling it's going to make a bit of a mess. This was from a user called Elise. Her TikTok is, it will be on the screen. Her video got 2.3 million views, and it says, I've seen the water method or sleeping in your liner, but this works better. And what she's basically doing is drawing eyeliner in her waterline and on her top lash line. And then this bit pains me slightly as a contact lens wearer, but she takes her fingers and does this and just like gives her eyes a good old rub, which I would not recommend, because I actually know somebody that has permanently damaged eyes and has to wear contact lenses 100% of the time to fix the shape of their eye, because they rubbed their eyes so much growing up that they wore away like the top layer of their eye, and that doesn't grow back. So I would not recommend doing this. I'm going to be very gentle. I'm going to do it for the video. You know what, I think I'm going to do brown instead of black, because clearly I'm in a brown mood today. So I have my brown liner. This is just one of the ColourPop gel liners. I'm all for using your fingers as tools in your makeup, but what is wrong with a little smudgy pencil brush? Actually, is this even dark enough? I'll give it a go. Oh. Does anyone else have the struggle of lining their eyes and drawing on their contact lenses accidentally? Because I do that every single time. Oh my god, okay. Eyes are lined. How is this going to work though? Because it's in my eyeballs. Am I supposed to put my fingers in my eyes and then close my eyes? Smudge. I've got no idea if this is even gonna do anything. Smudge. Oh my god, I can't see. God, this looks crazy without foundation. I think, you know what? It actually has worked on this eye to like give that smoky effect. I wasn't really expecting that to work. It's not really working on the top there. Why does it only work on one eye? Do I need to put some more on? The thing is, right, there is no need to close your eye and do this. You could just, ow. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say this one is not contact lens friendly. You could literally just have your eye open like this. You don't need to close your eye. Now I'm gonna have to match it on the other side. Oh my god, there's an eyelash in my eye. I am gonna put some concealer on my lids, but I just want to try this. Like putting a bit on my upper lash line and then just smudging it. Which, I mean, yeah. It works, absolutely, it works. Does it look crazy without foundation? Yes, but does it work? It does work. Mom, it was never a phase. I got your picture, I'm coming with you, Dear Maria, count me in. Moving on. Oh my god, now I have to do the rest of the video looking like this until I've got all my concealer and like foundation on. This next video has got 4.8 million views. It's from a user called Sophia. Again, her video will be on the screen. She's using the Maybelline one. I thought she was using a contour stick. Basically what she's doing is she's taking her cream bronzer, putting some in the palm of her hand, getting some moisturizer, mixing it all together, and she's using that as a tinted moisturizer, which, wait, I have that Maybelline one. It looks to me like her shade is slightly darker, but for me, this is a good bronzer shade. I've got the shade Caramel, number 10, and she's using her good old CeraVe. I don't know why mine is so big. I use this on my body usually, but you can use it on your face. And one of the top comments is acting like you didn't just change the world. How does it feel being an innovation to this generation? So at the moment, those kind of like Drunk Elephant bronzing drops have gone viral, and I think it's just to give like a little bit of color to your face in the summer. I see a lot of people doing this and they've got perfect skin and they're doing it. I feel like if I was having like a full-on acne breakout, I probably would want more coverage than this. Or maybe you want to fully embrace your skin, like also that's totally fine. Do whatever you want to do. Taking a big old dollop of this in my hand, is that enough? I do usually self-tan my face, but it wears off after like a couple of days. And so on the days like today where it's a little bit paler, maybe this is gonna change my life. So moisturizer, concealer. The thing that I don't like is she literally like mixed it fully with her hands. I'm gonna get covered in it. You know what? Can I just do this? I'm gonna mix it with my finger and then apply it to my face. I feel like I don't need to fully rub it into my hands. I'm sure people have been doing this for years. Why have I literally never tried this to make my own tinted moisturizer? I also have a feeling that this is gonna be way too much and possibly way too dark. So let's rub it in. No, too much. Peanut butter baby, maybe. Hang on, hang on. Is it coming together? Problem is I still have so much left in the palm of my hand. I really don't want to get it in my hair. Wait, hang on, I said it was coming together. I currently have an orange moustache. Okay, next time I think less of the concealer and more moisturizer, because I've definitely got on a bit too much. You know what? That is genius. Why have I not thought to do this before? I don't actually know. I mean, I guess because I have some tinted moisturizers that I really like. It could do with a bit of improvement. Like, I didn't quite get my proportions right. You want to make sure that you really sort of like blend it around your hairline, because that's the only thing I'm noticing. Like, it's looking a bit gross here. It kind of gathers in like hairline, eyebrows, places where I guess like fake tan would usually stick to. It's just sort of got stuck in there. However, I feel like I can't get a true judgment on whether this looks good or not just because of my eyes. Like, they're really throwing me off and I don't look like myself. But that has definitely worked. It's not really giving coverage, but what I will say, like, if you're in a pinch and you don't want to go and buy a tinted moisturizer and you've got a darker concealer or like a cream contour or bronzer hanging about, I've also seen people doing this with like a stick, like a contour stick. Works pretty nicely to give your face a bit of colour. Also, what's quite good about it is that it's completely customizable. Like, you can put in less if you want it to be a bit lighter, and you can do this for any skin tone, because whatever shade your contour is, just mix a little bit of that with some moisturizer and it sort of lightens it up and gives you a bit of a glow. Sorry, not your contour, your bronzer. Okay, that was a pretty good one. So what I'm gonna do now is just spot conceal where I need to, instead of putting foundation all over my face. Just gonna use my Too Faced concealer. Okay, actually I am gonna use this as foundation. I can't get over how big this sponge is. It's the Coco Cosmetics by Chloe shape 2. I can't remember which shape this is. I think it's maybe shape 2. A little bit tricky to get around your eyes with, but for all over your face, it's just so quick. Moment of appreciation for my cup that James brought me back from Florida. This next supposed hack comes from Vincent Ford. You know what? I'm going to give him a follow because he has got some good tips on his page. He mixes a loose light reflecting powder into your concealer when you blend it out. So you put concealer on, then take a fluffy brush, and he puts some on the brush and blends the concealer out with the powder already on the brush. And I think he's using the deeper shade of the NARS light reflecting powder. Could be wrong. I'm going to use the NARS light reflecting. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 little dots of concealer. See, to me, I feel like this is just gonna set the concealer in place and make it too dry, but he's the expert. So let's take a little bit of powder on the brush and then, oh, I'm scared. And then blend it into your concealer. Oh god, I think I've used a little bit much. He said that it gives the most flawless concealer finish. Huh. Okay, wait, why does it actually kind of look good? It kind of does look good. You know what? It's definitely made the concealer more dry and kind of feel like it's set. But what I'm going to do on the other side, I'm going to use my usual technique, which is just blending it out and setting it with translucent powder. So let's see what the difference is. I feel like if you have oily skin, this is genius. However, for slightly drier under eyes, it has definitely made the concealer feel more dry, which is to be expected because you're mixing powder in with it. Though I do think this side looks brighter. This side looks heavier to me. It's definitely got more coverage though, but it still does feel a little bit tacky. Like, I think I would still need to set that. And I now feel like I can't really blend it out any more than this. Oh my god though, it's fully up to the coverage, I guess, because it makes the concealer a slightly thicker consistency. It doesn't sort of disappear as much, if that makes sense. Like, it's less movable, so it keeps a lot of the coverage in that area. You know what? You can really see the difference actually. I think that side definitely just does look a little bit more heavy, and it feels a bit more dry, I will say. I kind of want to match them now. Then what I'm going to do, because it still feels tacky, then go over all of it with that powder again, just to make sure that it really is properly set. You probably wouldn't need to do this if you've got like not creasy under eyes, but mine crease like a bitch. They look incredible now. Holy shit. I was not expecting to like that as much as I did. Yeah, they've got so much coverage now. Like, they look pretty snatched. It feels drier than usual for sure, but it did work. I think if you don't have particularly dry under eyes and maybe you find that you crease there a lot, give that a try. Maybe it will be the answer to all my prayers. The next one that I saw was just a really like easy, cute one that I thought I would try, and it is with your nose contour. This is from a creator called Sierra Cannon, and she says that to get the perfect little button nose, she pushes her nose up like this, which actually this is gonna make a great thumbnail. Wait, sorry, one sec. Let me just blend this out first. And I'm using the Makeup by Mario contour stick. God, I just spoke so fast. In light medium. So I'm just gonna go down the sides first, like I usually would. And then she folds her nose up like this and draws a little line where her nose creases. So like, hang on, I can't do this in my mirror. Shit. How am I gonna do this? I can't see what I'm doing. Right in the crease there. And then she does a little bit underneath. And apparently that is the perfect contour shape to do a little button nose, which I don't usually do because my nose, like the end of my nose is quite round anyway. And I try to not accentuate that. I would never normally go this high if I was going to do a little crease there. So let's keep it in that same position. Oh my god, that really has changed the shape of my nose, I think. And it has given it a more sort of like upturned little buttony sort of effect. It's really like pushed it up and focused on the highlight being in that little bit. I'm not too sure what I think of that one. I mean, it definitely works. And I think that has really helped get it in the right place, because in the past, when I've tried to do this sort of button nose contour, I've definitely drawn the line about like halfway between this. Whereas obviously with my nose shape, the little crease line is right there. So, I mean, it has worked for sure. I'm just not really sure if I like it. On me personally. That's a pretty cool one though. I'm just gonna blend over it because I am going out after this video and I don't want to look too crazy. These are going really well so far. The next one is such a common one, but I don't actually think I've tried it with my Rare Beauty blush. Unless, have I done this in another video and completely forgotten about it? But this is to mix your Rare Beauty blush with your Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. I only had like a little tiny mini sample of my Rare Beauty highlighter and I don't know where it's gone. It's so small that it could literally be anywhere. But I've got my Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy, which is the best thing in the world. So let's do a dot of that. And then I'm taking a drop of the Beauty Crop Glow Milk in the shade Pear Pressure. Let's just take a little bit of that. And then the idea is obviously that you mix these together and it gives like this gorgeous Charlotte Tilbury-esque. Oh my god, it does. It gives you that glow, which is obvious. Oh my god, that is stunning. It definitely dulls down the shade of the blush a little bit, but holy shit. Oh my god, that looks so beautiful. I love that. Why have I done this before? Honestly, my memory is like a goldfish. No, wait, I have the memory of a goldfish. My memory is like a sieve. I don't fucking know. I just don't have a very good memory, apparently. But then obviously I do go in and powder my face, but I have a feeling this glow is going to still show through. I love that one. That worked so well. I'm just going to powder and do my eyebrows. I'll be right back. I think I used too much setting spray. It's also suddenly got really dark outside. There's like a massive grey cloud that's come over, so I've had to put some lights on. I added a little bit of eyeshadow as well, just to make the eyes look a little bit more normal. The final makeup hack is to do with lashes and curling them. And I don't really understand how this one works. It's this girl, she's called Audrey. She's curling her lashes upside down and then back up again. How that looks painful. So I think it kind of makes your lashes stick out straight, and then you go back in and it sticks them up like this. Let's try it on both different eyes. Lashes before, I'm gonna clamp them. I'm gonna curl them on one side how I normally would. Oh my god, why is my lash curler covered in mascara? Okay, so just like clamping. Oh, that's in my eye, it's so cold. Okay, so hopefully you can see the difference there. And then how does this work? How do you get them all in there? Are they in? Okay, right. Ow. This just feels like it's gonna rip out my eyelashes. Squidge, squidge, squidge. Oh! Okay, they're now literally sticking straight outwards. I hate that. It looks like all my eyelashes have disappeared. And then she curls them up. Ow. Does anyone else find their eyelashes, like curling their eyelashes is painful? It literally feels like I'm ripping out my eyelashes. Ow! Oh my god, I have just ripped out some eyelashes. I don't understand how that works, but I think that has made a difference. They definitely look more lifted on that side. Should I try it on this eye as well? It's just really hard to get them all in there. And it looks so freaky. And then go up. It definitely seems to make a difference. I don't know how that works. I don't know why that works, but let's try putting on some mascara. Oh my god, yeah, they're literally sticking straight up. Is it just because you're like manipulating your eyelashes more? I really don't know, but it does look good. Oh no, yeah, they're sticking up so much that I've literally just got eyeshadow all over my eyelid. Yeah, I'd say that works pretty well. Guys, I've literally noticed that my concealer here is starting to crease a little bit. Even though it has worked, I'm not sure I would go to all that effort and pain just to get lashes that are like sticking up straight, when curling my lashes kind of does a similar thing anyway. Like not quite as extreme, but it's not that noticeable of a difference in my opinion. The finished eyes. Right, let's do a little lip. This is the Rare Beauty liner in the shade Bold. I think today is a Velvet Teddy kind of day. Maybe a gloss. Fenty. Why do I feel like I look like a rich auntie right now with this hair? And the makeup. I don't know why, it's just giving off that vibe. Okay, well that is me done testing all these makeup hacks. You know what? There were some actually pretty useful ones in here. I'm quite impressed with most of the ones that I tried. I will say though, just from filming this video, I've been sat here for nearly 2 hours. And obviously the concealer was one of the newest ones that I did. It has started to crease already, which it doesn't usually do. And I feel like maybe that's because it's a little bit more dry under my eyes, having that sort of like pasty concealer combination. So I'm not too sure about that one, but it did definitely give more coverage. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That will massively help me out. If you like this kind of content, then feel free to subscribe because I do these kind of videos quite often. And I really hope you guys are doing very well. For those who are wondering that follow me on Instagram, Pinky's doing a lot better. Our little dog was really ill, but she's doing a lot better, thank God. And thank you for all of your like messages and stuff. But yeah, she's doing a lot better, which is great. So I hope you guys are doing good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!